What would you do if the cops were called on you for simply doing your job? That's exactly what happened to 12-year-old Reginald Reggie Fields, a young entrepreneur from Cleveland, Ohio. But instead of stopping him, this unexpected event would turn his life around in the most unbelievable way. At just 12 years old, Reggie already had big ambitions. Instead of spending his summer playing video games like most kids his age, Reggie decided to start his own business. He created Mr. Reggie's Lawn Cutting Service, a company where he, his cousins, brothers, and sisters worked together mowing lawns, raking leaves, and cleaning up yards. While other kids were inside watching TV, Reggie and his crew were outside working hard. They weren't just cutting grass, they were learning the value of hard work and responsibility. One summer day, Lucille Holt Colden was out running errands when she noticed something that impressed her. She saw a group of young kids pushing their lawn equipment into a store. They had all the tools needed to do the job, and that was enough to convince her. So, without hesitation, she hired them on the spot. Reggie and his team quickly got to work. Reggie pushed the lawnmower, his cousin raked the leaves, and his two sisters held garbage bags. The teamwork was flawless, and within minutes, the yard was starting to look brand new. Lucille was beyond happy with their service. "Not all young people are out here doing wrong," she said proudly. But then, just 30 minutes later, everything changed. A security vehicle suddenly arrived. Reggie and his crew stopped. Confused, they looked around. What was going on? It turned out that Lucille's neighbors, Randy and Linda Crocker, had called the cops. Their complaint? They believed that Reggie had accidentally mowed a strip of grass that belonged to them. A normal neighbor would have just walked outside and said something. But instead, they decided to call the police on a group of kids. Lucille was not surprised by the Crockers' actions. Ever since she started renting that house, her neighbors had called the cops on her at least 5 times. They had complained when her children had a snowball fight. They had called the police when her son parked his car on the grass in her backyard. She felt unlucky to have such difficult neighbors. But according to Linda Crocker, she and her husband had lived in the house for over 30 years and believed that Lucille and her family were the real problem. She said that things had gotten so bad that she only communicated with Lucille through the police. And as for Reggie, he didn't even realize he had cut the neighbor's grass. Why would anybody call the cops on kids for mowing the lawn? He wondered. But what happened next? No one saw coming. Reggie's mother, Brandy Fields, was furious when she heard what happened. So she did what any mother would do. She recorded everything and posted it online. Within hours, the video went viral. People all over the country couldn't believe that someone would call the police over something so small. But here's the twist. The complaint completely backfired. Instead of scaring Reggie away, the community stepped up to support him. People started calling him to mow their lawns. His business exploded overnight. Some even donated brand new lawn equipment. Before the video, Reggie was getting 4 or 5 calls per week. But after, he was now getting 15 to 20 calls every single week. And then, something even bigger happened. An online fundraiser was launched to support Reggie's business. In no time, it raised $7,600 from nearly 300 donors. This money would now help Reggie buy a new shed for his lawn equipment, expand his business, and even start a college fund to study business one day. Reggie was in shock. "I never saw this coming," he said. "It feels amazing." His mother was overwhelmed by the love and support from strangers. It was a clear message to the world. Hard work and determination always pay off. And as for the Crockers, they probably never expected their complaint to turn a 12-year-old into a successful businessman. Thank you for watching until the end. Be sure to check out our channel for more unbelievable real-life stories.